Another day, another story. Turkey, Syria earthquake live, as quake toll reaches 15,383, anger, despair as rescue takes long. Rescuers in Turkey and Syria battled bitter cold in a race against time to find survivors under buildings flattened by an earthquake that killed more than 15,000 people. Several countries, including India, have sent aid and medical supplies to quake-hit nations. Turkey, Syria earthquake live updates. The death toll following the catastrophic earthquake that shook Turkey and Syria on Monday has risen to at least 15,838, according to authorities. The earthquake that demolished several buildings is one of the deadliest quakes worldwide in more than a decade, as the death toll has been rising. A search and rescue operation is underway by NDRF teams in Turkey's Nurdagay. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said the sixth Operation Dust Flight has reached Turkey. More search and rescue teams, dog squads, essential search and access equipment, medicines and medical equipment are ready for deployment in the relief efforts, he said. Several countries have sent aid and medical supplies to Turkey. Rescuers race to save survivors trapped under debris in freezing weather. People have been forced to take temporary shelter and food in freezing winter weather, even as they wait in anguish on piles of rubble where family and friends might still lie buried. 70 countries and 14 international organizations have offered Turkey relief following the earthquake, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said, including the United States, United Kingdom, the UAE, Israel and Russia. Meanwhile, President Tayyip Erdogan on Wednesday admitted there were problems with his government's initial response to a devastating earthquake in southern Turkey. Turkey's earthquake death toll rises to 12,391. The death toll in Turkey from earthquakes in its southeast rose to 12,391 by Thursday morning, the Disaster Management Authority, AFAD, said according to Humari news website. The number of those injured rose to 62,914, the AFAD said in a statement, while search and rescue operations continued, Humari reported. Twitter access is being restored in Turkey. Report access to Twitter in Turkey is being restored after users reported being unable to access the social media site following Monday's deadly earthquake, according to network monitoring firm NetBlocks. The restoration comes after authorities held a meeting with Twitter to remind Twitter of its obligations on content takedowns and disinformation, NetBlocks tweeted. The man who survived the Turkey earthquake, and his family who didn't, peering out from under a large slab of concrete and brick, Abdulali Maini gestures weakly at his rescuers. It has been over 2 days since a massive earthquake brought his home in Hatay, Turkey, tumbling down upon him. Close beside him lies his wife Esra. The rescue has come too late for her. Reuters photographer Umit Bektas was on the second day of his assignment in Hatay, one of the places hardest hit by the 7.8 magnitude earthquake that has killed more than 11,500 people across southern Turkey and northern Syria. Rescuers worked through night in Syria's Aleppo. The Syrian Civil Defense Group continued search operations through the night in rebel-held parts of Syria as the rescue effort neared the 72-hour mark that disaster experts consider the most likely period to save lives. "We are racing against time. Every minute counts," tweeted the opposition group, who are also known as the White Helmets. "Our thoughts and prayers for Turkey, Syria." U.S. President Joe Biden said Wednesday that the devastating earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria this week was one of the worst in the region, state-run Anadolu news agency said. "On behalf of the American people, our thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Taiwan #special charu #PA and Syria," Biden said during an event in the state of Wisconsin. The death toll is rising. "It's one of the worst earthquakes in that region in over 100 years. And we mourn the loss of so many lives, and we offer our deepest condolences," he added. The president also hailed the efforts of rescue teams in pulling out people from under the rubble. Taiwan President to donate a month's salary for Turkey relief efforts. Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen and Vice President William Lai will each donate a month's salary for Turkish earthquake relief efforts, the presidential office said on Thursday, adding to existing aid already sent by the island. 6th Operation Dust flight reaches Turkey with relief assistance. The 6th plane from India carrying rescue personnel, essentials and medical equipment for earthquake relief efforts have reached Turkey, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said on Thursday. The 6th flight carried more rescue teams, dog squads, and essential medicines for the quake-hit country. A strong earthquake struck southeastern Turkey and neighboring Syria in the early hours of Monday, devastating cities and killing and injuring thousands. Here's what we know about the disaster so far. When and where the first 7.8 magnitude quake occurred at 4:17 a.m., 0117 GMT, at a depth of about 18 kilometers, 11 miles, near the Turkish city of Gaziantep, which is home to around 2 million people, the U.S. Geological Survey said. It was followed by a slightly smaller 7.5 magnitude tremor and many aftershocks. The quakes devastated entire sections of major cities in Turkey and war-ravaged Syria. The region also hosts millions of people who have fled the civil war in Syria and other conflicts. Casualties: more than 11,200 people have been killed and thousands more injured as efforts continue for a third day in freezing conditions to save those still trapped under rubble. Officials and medics said Wednesday that 8,574 people had died in Turkey and 2,662 in Syria, bringing the total to 11,236. Initial rescue efforts were hampered by a winter storm that covered major roads in ice and snow and left 3 major airports in the area inoperable, complicating deliveries of vital aid. However, survivors are still being pulled from collapsed buildings. Operation Dust shows friendship between India and Turkey. Turkish envoy Ferhat Sunal. Turkey's ambassador to India Ferhat Sunal has said that Operation Dust is a very important operation and demonstrates the friendship between the two nations. Speaking to ANI, Ferhat Sunal said, "Operation Dust is a very important operation. And this is the operation of friendship because dust is the word in Hindi and Turkish which means friends. And this operation shows our friendship between India and Turkey, and friends always help each other." Operation Dust shows friendship between India and Turkey. Turkish envoy Ferhat Sunal. Turkey's ambassador to India Ferhat Sunal has said that Operation Dust is a very important operation and demonstrates the friendship between the two nations. Speaking to ANI, Ferhat Sunal said, "Operation Dust is a very important operation. And this is the operation of friendship because dust is the word in Hindi and Turkish which means friends. And this operation shows our friendship between India and Turkey, and friends always help each other." NDRF finds conditions tough in Turkey, but team motivated and energized after the devastation that is the aftermath of the massive earthquake that struck Turkey and Syria, killing around 15,000 people in Turkey and Syria. Rescue teams from all over the world have been working round the clock. India's rescue teams sent through the NDRF are also on the ground, despite tough conditions. Speaking to India Today, Mohsen Shadi said, "The conditions are tough and there are sub-zero temperatures. Our team on ground is experiencing frequent aftershocks. They are camping in the open sky under tents. There is an absence of electricity. But the team remains motivated and energized." International relief and rescue missions from all across the world are in Turkey. India also has a focused and coordinated team where areas are earmarked for rescue operations. The response by international teams is based on INSARAG, International Agency for Preparedness and Response, methodology wherein the team on arrival reports at a RDC, reception/departure center, and is allotted on worksite based on various parameters, said Shadi. 1 Indian missing, 10 others stuck but safe in quake-hit Turkey. Mean Indian is missing and 10 others are stuck but safe in remote regions of earthquake-hit Turkey. Even a specialist team sent by India to the West Asian country commenced their search and rescue operations, the Ministry of External Affairs, MEA, said on Wednesday. At a media briefing, Secretary, West, in the Mayor Sanjay Verma said while 1 Indian has gone missing in one of the affected areas in Turkey, 10 others are stuck in some remote parts but they are safe. He said 3 Indians who approached the Indian government were taken to a safe location, adding the